What a beautiful day it is. Another day in the simulation. Another day in the simulation. You know, my phone is on I think 25% battery. So I figured, you know, I have not went live on Thursday in a minute. So why don't I do like a little short impromptu, like 15 or 20-minute live? Um, blessings, y'all. Blessings. How's everybody feeling? How's your soul? How have you been navigating in this simulation? Um, I've been talking to a lot of people who say that they feel different. They feel different after the last solar eclipse. Miss Jazzabee, blessings. Man, I'm gonna start going live again, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna start going live again so that we can connect because there's a lot of things we need to talk about. Can y'all hear me good? I'm wearing my mic today, so I was like, I'm gonna come through loud and clear. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Uh, love the melanin popping. Hey, so briefly, here's what I want to talk about. Um, we are living in a time where you can feel the calm before the storm, right? I never saw an eclipse before, and I'm 26. Ooh, I love you too. Thank you for saying that. You know, I want to reiterate that it's important for you all to be aware of what's happening, right? Um, what would you do in case we had a complete grid shutdown? What would you do? If you don't have an answer to that question, I would strongly advise you to do some research on how you are going to sustain yourself if we have a complete and total blackout, right? Now, since we have all of these new systems that are being put in place with artificial intelligence, you can do like an EMP bomb. But if you have, I don't know if they start using the term smart bombs yet, but they will. How do I know? Because I remember the future. Damn it. I'm not from this time. I'm from the future. No, but for real, they are going to start using the language of smart bombs. And when they start using smart bombs, listen, that is going to be crazy because smart bombs are going to be like EMPs, home seeking missiles, that can hit targets with an extended range, like from it can go from Russia, circle around the whole United States, like twice. And what is that calling over there? Circle around the whole United States twice and you know, hit wherever it needs to hit. Smart bombs, right? I don't know if they're going to start using it this year, but within the next 5 years, you're going to hear the term smart bombs. How do I know? Because I remember the future. Now, another thing I want to talk about is what's going to be happening in the next, 5 years. So get a pen and pad, write this shit down because these things will happen. You're going to hear it here first. You can even screen record me if you want to. Okay. Now, in the year, so from now into the next year, 2024 is a 8 year. Okay. So what's going to happen is you're still going to have the theme of war. You're going to have lawsuits being settled, more strikes. That's going to be happening from now to the end of 2024. War is still going to be a theme from now to 2024. Why do I say that? Is because Aries is still in the North Node. As long as Aries is in the North Node, you're going to have wildfires. You're going to have, you might see a tornado made of fire. You're going to have war, bombs, explosions. Like these things are going to take place when Aries is in the North Node, which is happening now. Okay. And so since Libra is in the South Node, you're going to the South Node is things that are leaving. So you're going to have a lot of lawsuits being settled, all type of lawsuits being settled, class action lawsuits being settled. If you know anything about astrology, keep your eyes on the placements because The placements are going to be very important. For example, right now Venus is in Libra, so it's literally cuffing season. You're going to have a lot of old couples getting back together, and a lot of new couples forming relationships. Okay, when 2025 hits, you're going to have a lot of death and destruction. Another pandemic's going to happen in 2025 because Virgo is going to be in a north node. Virgo is the house of bad omens. Virgo deals with health. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, Thoth, Hermes. Okay, so when 2025 hits, the things that are going to be the main trending topics of discussion is going to be sickness, is going to be health related problems, is also going to be new apps that come out to help you to form like new routines, right? The things that are going to be leaving, you're going to have Nephthys, aka Neptune, that is ruled by, um, or you're going to have that's Pisces, that's ruled by Neptune or Jupiter. And Pisces is the 12th house. The 12th house is the house of your ancestors, the death, the ending of cycles, right? The number 12 is very important, right? That's why we have 12 hours, we have 12 houses, we have 12 cranial nerves in our brain. 12 equals 3. 12 is very important. 3 is the Trinity. So when 2025 happens, you're probably going to see a lot of side effects from the jab happening because of North Node is going to be Virgo, right? The things that are coming in, Virgo is health related problems. That's why wherever you have Mercury in your natal chart, you're going to have problems in that house, right? For example, if you have Mercury in your 10th house, you're going to have problems with your knees. Bro, I'm not making this up. This is how astrology works. So when 2025 happens, please hold on to your people now, your whoever is jabbed in your family, because I don't want to say this like I'm not being empathetic, but you are going to have a lot of these people who are going to be leaving, like leaving their physical bodies, right? That's what Neptune does. Neptune takes away people. So in 2025, we're going to have a lot of people drop off the face of the earth, y'all. Okay. And then in 2026, you're going to have hopefully a lot of new children being born. But the tricky thing is, are they going to be natural children or are they going to be these ectolife children? Because then the North Node is going to be Leo. Leo means new children being coming in. And then the thing that's going to be leaving out is the Aquarius theme. So you're going to have a lot of groups, a lot of organizations coming to it, and a lot of corporations. Y'all, listen, Best Buy, CVS, no, probably not Target, but probably shopping malls. Like a lot of these places are going to shut down, y'all. We are living in the last days of shopping malls. So if you have a shopping mall in your city, get nostalgic now because that motherfucker is about to be out. All right. Just like Kmart came and went, just like Hollywood Video, Blockbuster, y'all, a lot of these businesses like CVS, Walgreens, they are already on their way out, right? Like, and the reason is because they want to take away your power to go and buy and own things. And instead, everything's going to be moving towards a digital type of movement. You're going to own nothing and be happy about it, right? So you can already see that people are subscribing to services like people don't want to do anything for themselves. Like for me, for my side hustle, I do Instacart, y'all. I see more Instacart shoppers in the store than actual people shopping for themselves. Like, and sometimes people just want a carton of milk. Like, bro, you can't go and get a carton of milk for yourself. So people are becoming interdependent, or not interdependent. People are becoming codependent. People are becoming dependent on artificial intelligence, right? Every single ancient civilization at some point in time when they reach the pinnacle of intelligence has created something that resembles artificial intelligence. Now, it's because Saturn runs everything. Saturn is artificial intelligence. That's why in the show Loki, Miss Minutes is, anyway, let me not get into that. I only got so much time here. But okay. So those are going to what's happening over the next couple of years, y'all. Like Next time you on Target, just take a photo because in 10 years we gonna be posting that on whatever the social media platform is. Like, oh, nostalgia. Y'all remember Target? Y'all remember Best Buy? Yeah, we on that type of time, right? We on that type of time. By the year 20, like 35, you're gonna have people who look just like me, but they are fully conscious, flexible, like opposable thumb looking AI bots, y'all. Like, it's already under development. AI bots with like fingers that can move like this. Yeah. So by the year 2035, it's going to be a law that AI has to identify themselves as AI because a lot of AI bots are going to be posing as humans, right? You're going to have people like full blown humans marrying AI bots. Now, here's what I want to tell y'all. AI is going to become so sophisticated because 3D printers, 3D printers, you can take the genetic makeup of like an organ and you can 3D print a new organ. You can 3D print a new throat, um, a new liver, gut. And so they're going to find a way to make these organs run off of like wireless technology so that they can put these in the AI bots and that the AI bots will have silicone skin, like a tongue, like bro, it's that type of time. That's scary. But when they go home, they can take their face off. That's gonna be the only difference. But like right now, you have sex bots that are going crazy, right? And Pluto is going into Aquarius next year, and it's going to be in Aquarius for 20 years, y'all. So for the next 20 years, I hope y'all screen recording this shit. For the next 20 years, Pluto is the eighth house, sex organs. Aquarius is future technology. When Pluto gets into any sign, he becomes obsessed. So what's going to be happening for the next 20 years? You're going to have fucking hotels that are every room you can walk in and have your sexual desire fulfilled by artificial intelligence. Y'all, they're going to have um, the goggles. They're going to have something called haptic suits where you can put on a haptic suit. You can be in a VR world. You can meet up with somebody else in their avatar. You can touch them. When you touch them, it feels like they're actually touching you because of the haptic suit, right? So when this happens, when Pluto goes into Aquarius, sex is going to be on another level. I'm talking like Blade Runner. I mean, um, it's infidelity is going to be at an all-time high, y'all, because Pluto in Aquarius means that the continuum is on its way because the Pluto is also Pluto is also like business, right? Pluto is also, well, let's just focus on sex because that's actually going to just be the main thing, right? In groups of people, like for the next 20 years, y'all, if you don't have your tribe right now, you're going to be searching for them because we're going to get back to the real. Like people are going to be back on phone conversations. Like, you know, when you used to be on a phone, like trolling the core, talking to your boo thing, we're about to be back on that type of time. Like you're going to have people sending you friend requests left and right because people are going to be looking for their tribes for the next 20 years. And look at your natal chart because whatever house Pluto is transiting, that is the area that's going to affect you the most. So in general, over the next 20 years, not only are we going to have like y'all, I'm not making this up, look for something like a sex hotel, like an artificial intelligence sex hotel. I promise you, brothels, like AI brothels, it's coming. I promise you it's coming. But also, um, people are going to have like best friends. Like, do you want to be my best friend? Like, oh my God, I need my tribe. Like, people are going to be having like whole groups, like mystery school, like more mystery schools are going to be popping up, y'all, because it's going to be that Pluto energy. Scorpio's mysterious. Scorpio is the occult. So for the next 20 years, you're going to have Aquarius is groups of people. Pluto is the occult. You're going to have people in groups studying the occult. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to have hella people trying to get into 5D mystery school, and I'm going to have to turn people down because people are going to be obsessed with the occult. People are going to want to learn astrology and be obsessed with astrology for the next 20 years, y'all. This is happening. It's already happening because Pluto is already direct in Capricorn, making its way over to Aquarius, right? So these are the things to pay attention for because millionaires don't use astrology, right? Y'all know how the saying goes. Billionaires use astrology. The elites use astrology. L meaning Saturn, right? Whew. So these are the things that you want to look out for the like, y'all, we on that type of time. Like, um, I wouldn't be surprised if you had, you know, whole people buying whole plots of land, starting communes. Like communes are going to be a big thing. Matter of fact, I'm about to go live on my land, and I'm inviting people to come and build their tiny homes on my land because if I have acres of land that was given to me by my family, I should be sharing that with other people. So I'm going to build my own community, and other people are going to be building their own communities rent free. Rent is about to be a thing of the past. Matter of fact, the whole rent structure is going to be changing, and it's going to look something like hotels, to be honest, because universal basic income is going to come in. They're going to have a big push for universal basic income in 2025 because Virgo also has to deal with work, right? Working. It's not like Saturn because Saturn deals with your career. So another big push for the UBI, Universal Basic Income, is going to come in 2025. That is the main reason that all these strikes are happening now, y'all. Conditioning takes years. Conditioning takes years. So we are being conditioned to be fed up with work. They want you to be fed up with work. They want you to walk out your job. Why? Because they have AI cashiers. They have AI auto mechanics. They have AI pilots. They have AI judges, AI lawyers. They don't need us anymore. They've been waiting to fill up this whole like conveyor belt of AI bots to replace you in your job. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Richard Branson, like all of these people have smart cities that are going to be fully operated by AI. Smart cities. Smart cities. It's coming. They're already starting on this. You feel me, my G? Come on. So these are the things that are happening now. These are the things that are already happening in future timelines because the past, present, and future are all happening simultaneously. But in the third density, we only perceive nonlinear time because this is what we've been taught, even though every night we go into an astral realm that doesn't abide by the rules of nonlinear time, right? So let me pause right there so I can read these comments. Um, Thank y'all for being here. I know it's been a minute since we connected, but I had to connect with y'all today. What about the mark? The mark is already taken place. The mark, if you got the jab, you got the mark of the beast, bro. You're marked. There's no reversing that because everything, well, actually, I'm reading a book right now about enzymes. I'm reading a book right now about enzymes because I personally believe that enzymes are the key to reversing the effects of the jab. I'll repeat. I believe that enzymes are the key to reversing the effects of the jab. I wholeheartedly believe this. If there was ever a cure to come out, it's going to be involving enzymes because enzymes are the key to life, everything. To be able to sleep, play video games, run, operate functionally, it requires enzymes. Enzymes are the key to life. So I believe that when people start to study enzymes and how enzymes were used in the jab, like luciferase, that they're going to learn how to reverse the effects of the jab. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I ain't trying to have them assassinate me even sooner than they want to. Um, so yes, yes, y'all. I would implore you to surround yourself with people who are elevated thinkers. If you got people who are still stuck on the 3D timeline, y'all, they will bring you down. We have already experienced a shift in consciousness. It's clear as day to see people who are stuck in 3D loops, like, I don't want to sound, well, I'm just going to say what I feel. Fuck it. Racism is a 3D loop, right? It, higher timelines, like, you don't even have a fucking body. You know what I'm saying? But we play these characters, we choose these avatars, and then we choose a drama to be jammed into. Even though as a melanated person, I know that racism directly affects me all the time, but if I get stuck in it, then I get stuck in the consequences of the skin, when we need to be thinking higher, tap into your universal chakras, the chakras that exist outside the body. They only teach you about, well, they don't even fucking teach you about the chakras that you have inside your body, but you have chakras that extend outside your body. That's where your intuition comes from. That's why you can feel things before they happen. That's why you have clairvoyant people. I'm claircognizant. I just know things are going to happen, right? So you have to, now let's talk about solutions, right? You have to tap into your higher self. You have to start meditating. I don't care if you don't know how to meditate. Just sit there, close your eyes, lay down, because I do it laying down, and just focus on the autonomous breath that you have entering and leaving your body, right? You don't have to focus on breathing. Your body just does it. So tap in with that source energy. And the more you do that, the more pleasant your human experience is going to be, the more synchronicities that you're going to start to see in your life, right? Meditation is a form of spiritual protection. Okay. Um, whew. Yeah, I miss going live with y'all. I really do miss going live with y'all. There's been a lot of things that have happened in the past couple of months that I didn't speak on. Some of y'all probably know some of the things, but there was one situation involving the hood healer. You may notice that I'm no longer following the hood healer, and she's no longer following me. It was a miscommunication that happened, but I just want to clear the air right now. I don't hold grudges. I don't hold grudges. If anybody has ever done me wrong in the past, you have been forgiven. You have been forgiven. I have unblocked everybody. Well, not everybody. It's some people I just never want to see again. But I don't have beef with anybody. Um, there were some things that were said about me that are 100% untrue. I forgive people because sometimes people don't know what they're doing, or they don't know what they're saying, right? But if we are supposed to be elevating, going higher in consciousness, it's impossible to do that coming from a place of negative energy, right? If you hold a grudge, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Grudges aren't good. So if anybody's ever done me wrong in the past, bro, you have been forgiven. That is between you and source. My karma has been cleared. While Saturn is in Pisces, it's the best time to clear your karma, right? So listen, if you are following me and you are tapped in, you know that there are going to be situations that try to pull your energy down. But you have to remember that your attention is everything, right? You can give attention to things of higher thought, or you can go down in the lower vibrations. It's your choice, right? It's your choice. I'm here, why I have breath, why I'm in this body, why I'm being allowed to utilize my platform to spread positive messages, why I'm still breathing, because they done got young Pharaoh, they got Rashad Jamal, they taken everybody that look like me, that speak like me, they're taking us out. So while I'm still here, fully conscious, and you see me right now, just know that as long as I'm breathing, I will always speak about um, higher forms of thought, ways to raise your consciousness, ways to raise your vibration. Um, because what I am seeing right now, and I don't want to contribute to, is a lot of disharmonious energies in the music, on social media, um, and it's done intentionally to lower your vibration. How would I be leading you in the right direction if I contribute to lower vibrational things? Like Nipsey said, the best thing you can do is inspire. It's 4:01. I'm gonna go ahead and start to bring this to a close. You know, I really appreciate you saying that. Um, Maybe I'll talk about my gang stalking experience on YouTube. Um, yeah, I'll talk about my gang stalking experience on YouTube. Some crazy things that happened in my life that I never really speak on, um, but I should, because I'm pretty sure there are other people who spoke like me in the past who probably wish they would have spoke on the things that they were facing before they were taken out. Um, but I'm divinely protected, just like you. We're all divinely protected at all times. Um, you know, I'll leave you with this. I'll leave you with this. There's somebody watching this right now who's stuck in a 9 to 5. Um, you go to work at 9, you come home at 5, you get a couple of hours to, I don't know, drink, smoke weed, play video games, and then you have to do it all over again. That's a loop. You don't have to subscribe to that loop. Often the things that keep us in these loops is our desires. Like, you think you need that fancy phone, you think you need those Jordans, you think you need um, your cost of living is extremely high, and when you have a high cost of living, it keeps you in a loop. It keeps you in a job to pay for those things. If I can tell y'all anything, man, is practice minimalism. Practice having intention with the things in your life. Because the more you cut out the fat, the more you cut out the unnecessary things that you don't need, the more you lighten your load, the less money you're going to need to require to live. Like, let's say, for example, you only have your phone bill and like food that you need. Well, you just dramatically decreased your cost of living. Now you can go live off grid and probably start that online shop you've already always wanted to start. And you're going to have people who are waiting to buy your products, and you can be a digital nomad. Somebody needs to hear this message, man. You don't have to be stuck in that job. You don't. I quit my job in 2019. I had no idea what the fuck I was going to do, but I knew that I had years of being trained as a herbalist, right? So Spirit told me, you got this herbalism training. And I didn't even know, bro. I went to that job to be mix, like what do you call it, a mix master, like, because that's what I am. I'm really good with making smoothies and juices and stuff, and that's what I did. But source, like, people kept asking me, hey, do you know what this herb does, do you know what this herb does? And I was like, wow. After a while, it was like I had thousands and thousands of people over the course of years who I helped with their ailments, right? High blood pressure, diabetes. And I didn't know at that time I was being trained to be an herbalist, and I was being given the tools to quit my job. Now, what, 4 years later, still haven't went back and clocked in for nobody. And I didn't think it was possible. I still do side hustles here and there just to make extra money, but y'all, you don't have to subscribe to busy culture. Take that dream, take your skills. If you know anything about astrology, tap into your part of fortune, the things that come naturally to you, and monetize that gift, and people will support you. Know it, and it will happen. And so it is done. Ashe, ashe, oh, ashe, baby. Yes. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me today for this beautiful, beautiful Jupiter day. I hope that this message, these words, have touched your soul in a way that can be conducive to your spiritual growth. And I hope that you all continue to raise your vibration and find the light inside and touch other people with your light so that they may be inspired by the source you have within. I love y'all so much. Y'all, please pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the number messages, and the people, because nobody comes in your life by mistake. Nobody comes in your life by mistake. I'm about to drop 2 videos here in a second. Um, I'm just going to sit here for a second and just notice the butterflies and take it all in, man. Tomorrow's not promised. So being present really, really brings things into clear perception. Until next time, I love y'all. Peace.